Hey Noya, this is Tom coming to you from Shanghai and I'm back for another Eurovision reaction video. Last night we had semi-final 5 of Melodi Grand Prix, that's Norway's national selection. We had one more winner win 2 duels to go direct to the final, and we also had a pre-qualified song perform as well. So let's kiki. Okay, so sorry I didn't have a reaction to the songs this week. Those San Remo videos took 4 hours and 6 hours respectively to make. And then it took me around another 6 hours to delete all the hateful comments because of the first video. I just didn't have enough time to look at it. Still, it was actually kind of fun for me to watch the show and be watching things for the first time, so actually I kind of enjoyed it. First up, we had Jenny Jensen. She was singing Mr. Hello. Now, look, you don't have to be rocket science to work out what I thought about this. It was a glittery car crash. You know I don't like this type of music. I don't think this is even good music in its genre. It was just a total cheese fest. I watched like 45 seconds of it and I was like, I'm not able. This is like the third big band song we've had this year. Yeah, I don't get these songs. I gotta be honest, I don't get them. Jenny was up against Ellen and the Woods. Now, Ellen and the Woods, they've been in the competition before. I don't remember their first song, which is not a great sign. The song was called We Are As One. On stage visuals were beautiful. Love the background with that kind of like Zelda forest fairy theme. Plastic plants on the stage, a little bit reminiscent of Ashes to Ashes. Still very cool. I liked the mood that they set. She had a real pretty dress, very elvish. At the end of the day, guys, this song, it's just a bit dull. This is the problem I have with Ellen in the Woods. I feel the exact same thing I felt now as I felt the first time. When I heard them the last time, I was like, ooh, the concept is cool. This earthy, ethereal, Mother Nature, folksy concept. But then the song just wasn't interesting. And this is the same thing. It's really cool visuals and concept, but the song is just dull. I can't remember any of it. It was really plodding. And again, I was like, because I like the concept so much, I'm really rooting for this. Like, oh, I want to like this. I want to like this. I just didn't. It was dull. I ended up skipping the last 30 seconds. It didn't go anywhere. She still won that duel. To be honest, what a dream duel. Anyone who got put up against Jenny Jensen was going to win. Then we had our second duel. First up was Kevin Boyne with the song Sten på mig. This seemed like a little bit of a standard clubby song. Choreography was very good. Everything seemed to flow very well and it looked quite professional, I suppose. His vocals were okay, nothing wow. I don't know, it's like, it's just a B-side to like S Club 7 or something. I don't know, it was just a bit, it's national final. It was just standard national final club filler. He was up against Lisa Vasilieva. Now, wow. When I saw the title of this, I was like, what the fuck? This song is called I Am Gay. I really love this. Look, I have to admit, all the songs, these 4 songs that sent me, I don't think any of them are particularly strong. And I would say the same for Lisa. The song is not very strong, but the message behind it is really lovely. I think it's just very bold, and I think it's a nice sign of the times that you have a song like this. The performance as well was quite slick. You kind of it almost felt, I don't want to say the word political, but it felt that the people on the stage with her were very passionate about it, like they weren't just dancers who had been hired. I kind of almost got the impression they were like friends, or they were like really into it, like this was a project that they were involved in. It just felt like a community performance. And the song is fine, it's solid, it's a bit fun. The lyrics are obviously really interesting and have a real depth to them that the majority of national final songs don't have. And she really stood out for that. It was original. Like, it was just original. We've never had something that is such a like personal statement like that in very recent memory. You know, Soldi had an element of that. It was autobiographical, very personal. But so this really stood out for me. It made me smile. I was wondering what the public were going to react to this, because I got the impression maybe Kevin was like a X Factor alumni or something like that. She won that duel. Her reaction was really, really lovely. She genuinely looked surprised, very humble. A lot of support in the crowd. It was really, really nice. One of the things I quite like about NGP is it has a little bit more of a like smaller feel about it. The studio's smaller. It feels more intimate. Like you can actually see people in the audience who are in groups supporting their person. It kind of just gets that fire going in a little bit, whereas sometimes like Melfest or some of the bigger competitions, it just gets a little bit washed out. It just seems like there's a lot of people. You'll see the odd fan with a sign, but you can actually directly see the community and family who are supporting the individual artists. I quite like that. Then we came to the final. It was Ellen in the Woods and against Lisa. Again, you know, I was very much behind Lisa just based on the fact, the message and the gravitas behind the song. I got the impression Ellen in the Woods were the favourites. So I think this was a little bit of an upset. Lisa's reaction when she won was really gorgeous. I have to admit, I got a little bit teary. It was a very happy moment. She really wasn't expecting it. I even saw afterwards they panned and someone was interviewing her and she just looked completely starstruck. I love this. Everyone loves an underdog. It's an underdog song with an underdog theme. Really nice. There were some little kids holding up signs for in the audience. It was just really emotional. I absolutely love this. It was one of my favourite moments from all the semi-finals so far. So really happy that's in the final. Look, let's be honest, it's not really got a shot to win. What a great message to send out to the general public to have representation like that. Really cool. Okay, and then finally we had Tone Damli, who with her song Hurts Sometimes. I think there was a lot of hype about this. I've never heard of Tone Damli before, but I get the impression that she's like quite a big star in Norway. She was the runner-up in Norwegian Idol in 2005. Look, I gotta be honest, this song was a real generic snooze fest. She looked very pretty. She's a gorgeous girl. She's wearing like this kind of bubbly dress. There was a bit too much bubbles. It looked like a bit like what a cool granny would wear. Maybe a little bit less bubbles would have been good, like some bubbles and then some sleekness. You could tell that she had some like funding or support from a record company. The concept was very clearly thought out. She had a much stronger concept and more on-stage production than a lot of the previous artists. She had like a mirror that she was framed of, and then it opened up and you could see the audience behind her, very similar to Denmark last year, and everyone had their torches up. Look guys, this song is not strong enough at all. Obviously she's a decent performer, but I want a good song, and this wasn't it. I think there's a couple of songs that aren't making the final which are better than this. I really hope this doesn't win. I don't think it deserves to be. Okay, the odds for Norway aren't out yet. What I'm going to do is early next week, I'm actually going to do my final preview, because MGP is probably been my favorite national final in totality. It's just been really fun and high quality. That good mix of high quality and also some like really bad songs, but kind of funny bad. And I think it's going to be really close. So I'll do a preview for that either on probably on Monday. So I'll talk more about my final top 10, which is going to be heart-wrenching for me to make. I also haven't given you my opinions on Akuvi, so I'll talk about that in that video. The final is happening next week. That's Super Saturday number 2. Really looking forward to seeing that. So what do you think about MGP semi-final number 5? Please leave your comments in the comment section down below. What do you think about Tone Damli? Do you like that song, or am I just the odd one out? Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in another Eurovision reaction video very soon. Goodbye.